Hey, it's Kennardo Holder from Kennardo's Kitchen. Welcome to another episode of Symphony of Flavors. Now, I know you really liked the last episode, and something I talked about was my green marination, which I'm going to do today. It's the base for everything I do, or most things I do, so you'll get an opportunity to see it, and I have some exciting stuff coming up today. I look forward to sharing more with you. So welcome back. So as I told you, it's a simple marination. It goes, great with fish, great with beef, all the beautiful stuff. And I started using this because I find it way more flavorful, gives your food a really nice touch, as well as you don't have to use all these spices and all these different, not so healthy stuff with the GMO and the sodium. So I have some onions, I have some green onions, I have some parsley, I have rosemary, garlic, and all of that is going to be blended with a little bit of olive oil. Now this is a blend of canola and olive oil. It's a 75% canola olive oil, 25%, and together, it's a healthier oil to use. So we're going to go start and, peel off some of these onions and kind of chop things down a little bit, and then basically I use the NutriBullet to chop them up and grind them really nicely. That way it marries the flavor. And the beautiful thing about this is you can keep it in your refrigerator for at least 2 weeks, and that is without using any preservative or stabilizer. Somebody said I should sell this. I probably will. So basically I start off by chopping up some onions. And like I told you, I'm using the NutriBullet because I find it so much easier and convenient. I have 2 different tops, and I have 2 different blades actually for myself. One I use for my smoothies, and one I use for my herb marination like this. And the reason why I do that is because, all this onions and garlic eventually is gonna get in your food, and you will taste that in your smoothie, which not so nice. Now I'm using some beautiful fresh thyme, and as you can see, these, they're looking nice, and you can use the whole thing, drop it inside there with the stem and everything, but I'm gonna break off a couple of them. And the beautiful thing about these thyme is that they're so fresh that they've not had time for it to be hard. So, we'll see how it turns out. So I have 2 beautiful ladies that are gonna join me in my next episode. You're gonna love them. They're 2 of my favorite clients. They've been with me since the beginning, and let's just say they love my food. I don't know why. But in that little episode you'll get to see them, and we'll chop it up a little bit. We're gonna make something fantastic, something that they both love, and things that are on my menu that they order. Now it's good. You don't want to add too much. And I'm taking the same thing for the rosemary and just kind of pulling the leaves off back way. The thing about the stem is sometimes the blender doesn't get it, and therefore, it could cause the blender to stop a little bit. This way, you know for sure that you are doing it right. Awesome. Perfect. And then I'm using some olive oil inside here, and it's a pretty easy thing to do. Now when you make this marination, you can keep it in your refrigerator and keep it in a closed container, obviously, because the aroma of it can be a little bit powerful. And then once you do that and you have something that you're gonna cook, some chicken, some fish, you take just a spoonful, rub it on your fish, your chicken, and then voila, there you go. And just like that. Now when you allow this to sit for a little bit, what will happen is that maybe the oil does separate from the vegetables or the herbs that have been blended, but not to worry. All you got to do is just mix it up and you're good to go again. Now, as you will see throughout many of my videos that are to come, including the one that we're going to do today, this is going to be a central focus in almost everything I do. Listen, stay connected, keep watching. I love you for, joining me, and it's Symphony of Flavors with Kennardo. What can I say? It's a fabulous day.